What's up, everyone? How are you all doing? Today, I'll be discussing with you Lionel Messi Eau De Parfum. So, Lionel Messi, the greatest of all time, he's one of my favorite footballers. He's there. He's in the top in my ranking. I really love him. I really love him, what he did for Argentina and what he did for his clubs. So, anyways, let's not talk about football. Let's talk about his fragrance release, Lionel Messi Eau De Parfum. This fragrance that he released, when this one came out, and people were charging this fragrance so highly because in Bangladesh there was this seller. They were charging almost $90 for $90 even more for this fragrance, Lionel Messi Eau De Parfum. In Bangladesh, that is 11,000 to 12,000 taka, super high. So I was not interested to get that, at least within that price range. Okay, so I was waiting for the price to go down, and when the price went down, another seller, they were charging 5,500 taka, 6,000 taka for the Lionel Messi EDP, the full presentation. That is around $45 or so. Very good pricing, I think. But still, I think the pricing is a little too high for a fragrance like this one, because I think this is a fairly $30 type of fragrance. Okay, so I didn't get the bottle. I went to Joyride and asked for a decant. I purchased a decant from him. He recently reviewed this fragrance. You can check it out. So I got the decant with me, Lionel Messi Eau De Parfum. You can see I've used it. So this fragrance, is it good? We talk about the notes first. This one contains cardamom, apple, cypress right at the top, and the mid contains leather, lavender, orris root. And the base contains vanilla bean, Virginia cedar, and patchouli. So these are the notes. Now, what do I detect? Let me spray this again. So the smell of this fragrance, what I get right out of the bat. I have the dry down on my other hand, even here. So this fragrance, right out of the bat, gives me this aromatic feel, aromatic fruity type of feel. So you're gonna get the cardamom, really prominent, and the apple. So to me, this fragrance reminds me of many different fragrances. This is like a concoction of few different fragrances. For example, YSLY EDP, YSLY Le Parfum, David of Coolwater Intense, and then Eros EDT, Eros Flame. So these are the fragrances that comes to my mind when I sniff this fragrance. You get the apple tone, you get the aromatic tone, you get the warm spiciness, the freshness, the fruity tone especially. So there is this play of vanilla. So reminds me of few different fragrances. Now let's talk about this one. Yep, this opens up aromatic. This opens up fruity. The apple and the cardamom plays its part. When this one starts to dry down, I detect this powdery tone in this fragrance, slight hint of leather. Yep, and the vanilla. So vanilla, slight bit of leather, and powdery tone coming from the lavender and also the orris root. The lavender is prominent, the cardamom is prominent, the apple is prominent, the leather very slightly done. I get the vanilla, yes. There is vanilla type of feel in this fragrance. There's ambery sort of tone in this fragrance that I'm not liking. Overall, is it a good fragrance? I'm gonna say yes. If you like fruity, if you like aromatic, if you like fresh kind of fragrances, if you like something that is powdery, has this slight bit of leather with touch of vanilla and bit of earthiness, then I think you'll like this fragrance. This is a mass pleaser type of fragrance. Mass pleaser, yes. Do I like it? No. So not my thing. This type of generic DNA. Like I told you, I this one reminds me of many fragrances. I already told you the names. So very generic for me. Not my type, but I'm sure this one will get the love from many people out there. Very generic, very crowd pleasing type. So nothing offensive, very inoffensive type of fragrance. So you might end up liking it. Now, the downfall is the performance. This one doesn't perform on me that well. Downer, I have to say, because in this weather, this cool weather in Bangladesh right now, this one is not performing on me. So I'm not sure if this will perform well in the summer season. I'm not sure, but currently what I'm getting is only 2 hours of longevity. Yep, only 2 hours of longevity on my skin, and even clothing 2.5 hours, maximum 3 hours. So 1 hour, 1.5 hour to 2 hour of longevity on my skin. Very soft type of longevity, I have to say. This one doesn't scream out, so this one stays close to the skin, fades away in the second hour. So 3 hour-ish on the clothing, I have to say. Projection is mild, 30 minutes to 45 minutes of projection. You'll notice this fragrance for the 45 minutes that I'm telling you, but people out there might notice you, but this, like I told you, this one doesn't scream. This is very soft type of projection, creates a very soft sillage. So performance is not there. I'm not sure about you. You might get good performance, but I'm just sharing my experience. Season wise, you can use this fragrance summer season because this is fresh, aromatic, fruity, has this powdery tone, will work really well in summer season. You can use this in winter season as well, no problem. There's warm, spicy tone, slight bit of leather, and the vanilla tone is there. So you can use this in winter season. Your fragrance, your wish. Use the fragrance however you want. I'm no one to restrict you. So occasion wise, I'm gonna say this is a fairly good casual fragrance, office fragrance. So you'll have to reapply. You have to carry a decant with you, at least from what I saw, from what I experienced. You have to carry a decant with you to extract the performance because this might fade away after 2 hours. So reapply, reapply, reapply. So there you go. Office, casually, formally, anywhere you want, you can use this fragrance. So my final verdict, is this a good fragrance? In terms of the smell, I'm gonna say crowd pleaser, yes. Many people will like this fragrance. Do I like it? No. So performance is a downer, but might get better. You might get good performance from this one. We all are different, okay? So not for me, but might be for you. I'm just sharing my experience, letting you people know how I feel about this fragrance, Messi Eau De Parfum. I was expecting something better. I know these celebrity fragrances, Ronaldo, Messi, these are not extremely good performers, not extremely good in terms of the smell, nothing complex. I don't see any complexity in this fragrance. Very okay type of, not linear, but yeah, nothing complex. The complexity is missing. So even Ronaldo fragrances, when I tried Ronaldo fragrances, nothing complex. I was actually stoked to see Lionel Messi's fragrance, so I decided not to get the bottle, at least get the decant and come in front of you guys to talk about the fragrance. So here I am. This fragrance is nothing complex, very generic. Crowd pleaser type of fragrance will remind you of many different fragrances. I already named the fragrances like Vassal Y EDP, Vassal Y Le Parfum, David of Cool Water Intense, Eros EDT, Eros Flame. These are the fragrances that comes to my mind. So yeah, I've reviewed this fragrance, Lionel Messi EDP. So I'll see you guys next time with another fragrance review. Do subscribe to my channel if you like my work, and also join my Facebook group Fragrance Fanatics of Bangladesh. Take care everyone. Peace.